Everyone, good morning and welcome to our day 3 session. Okay, and I don't have to explain this thing again because I feel you all are very much familiar what exactly we are going to learn. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Everyone very clear,
Yes.
right?
Yes, because
Cool, cool. Okay, so we will stick with this and all the details which are available into this our website will we have to follow the same thing. Okay, and yes, in the yesterday's session, okay, where exactly the syllabus is, let me go to the syllabus. In the last class, we have understood some more things. Okay, and in the today's session, we will start with the cloud computing and then we will come into the DevOps part. Okay, let's come to the day 2. Okay, and we have started. Okay, guys, I need your help. Quickly let me know what all things you have understood or we have covered up. Okay, quick revision. Go ahead. One by one, one by one. What is data center? Fast, 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 fast. I need an
It's a
answer.
place where data is stored
Correct.
in a huge amount.
In huge amount. Okay, and we can create a small data center also in our office room, and the big companies are creating a data center, big data center also. It's a combination of CPU, memory, storage devices which has to be purchased and connected with the network, communication, security, firewalls, etc. This all is the combination of data center. Okay, cool. And if I have to create a website, okay, any of the web application, with the traditional approach, it will be very difficult, but with the cloud approach, it will be very easy. Can anyone help me out how to create a website with a cloud approach and how much time it will take? First, yeah, Rakesh.
yeah, within a small amount of time, within a 5 minutes, we can create.
How much time yesterday I took to create in front of you?
It will hardly take 5 to 10 minutes to
5
create
to
a
10 minutes. Yeah.
5 to 10 minutes with explanation I created, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. Yes, it's possible. Web application can be get created if the code is available. Within 5 minutes, we can create an infrastructure. And yesterday we created which one? Yoga website, right? Without,
Yes.
Yes,
without
because
investing.
Yes.
Okay. Free of cost. No charges. Cool. And if any of the data center will get failure, what will be the solution? I need
we
answer.
have to run
We have
towards it.
we have to run to the data center. If any of the reason, equipment failure, communication failure, power failure, network failure, XYZ, any of the failure is there, we have to first run, then only we can troubleshoot, and then only we can get that fixed. Cool. Um, Challenges. It will be the biggest challenge. If I want to upgrade my system for any what we can say for big billion day. Let us assume I'm working into the Flipkart. I want to upgrade my system or I want to upgrade my what we can say resources. With the traditional approach, it will be very difficult. But with the cloud, what is the solution? What is the solution? Think it and give. It's a kind of very small scenario based question. Go ahead.
Just to scale up the things.
We can scale up. How?
Just by clicking.
Like obviously by clicking only, but which option you have to click? Okay, I will tell. I will tell in the today's class. Okay, no worries. I will show in the today's class. Okay, and the approach is we have to stop the machine. We have to update the resources, and then we can start it. Okay, that's the approach. Let me quickly show that only to you right away. Okay, let me go. Where is my account? This is my GCP account. Why I'm going into the GCP at this point? Because AWS so definitely we have to learn for the next 2 months. Okay. I want to give some extra knowledge. Extra knowledge means we can say hybrid knowledge. Okay. So you don't have to feel that GCP is very different, Azure is very different. No, these are very similar. We have to understand the things so that we can work any. Okay. Agree? It's a good approach or not?
Yes, sir.
Okay, cool. I have to go to the compute engine. I'm going into the virtual machine. How to upgrade? This is the question, right? How to update the machine CPU memory? Here is the option. Click create instance. Can anyone raise the hand? Anyone raise the hand, please? I will take your name to create a virtual machine. Ajmal. AJMAL. BATCH27. Okay. And here is the option. Whatever the machine you want to choose, you want to choose a E2 micro, very small machine, 0.25 and 2 CPU and 1 shared code and 1 GB RAM. Okay. See, if I will take 2 CPU and 2 CPU and 4 GB memory, it will take $25. But if my website is small, I can take this one also. It will charge a lesser amount. Price is directly proportional. Price is directly proportional to the CPU and memory. Agree? See, if I'm taking a small machine, charges are small. Yes, no?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Someone is telling clicking. Where click? Click, you have to click it into this place.
Right.
Okay. And yes, that is easy. We don't have to take any approval. We don't have to go for shopping. We don't have to purchase anything. Just whatever you want. If you want a big machine, 8 CPU, 32 GB memory, it's a very big machine for the Linux. Okay. In the real time, in the production environment, there may be chances in your small organization, this machine has to be used. 8 CPU and 32 GB RAM is very standard as per the company. Okay. And in your company, if anyone aware about it, what will be the configuration or what's your company configuration, it will be good. Can anyone tell me what is your company Linux machine configuration, CPU and memory? Experienced person? Yes, no. You don't know? No one knows? Yes, no, fast.
No, sir.
Okay. Ganesh,
No. No, sir.
if you don't know the answer, try to find out today, okay, in your company.
Okay, sir.
Okay. What is my Linux machine CPU and memory? How you can do it? There is a command TOP. Log into the machine, run the TOP command, you will get the answer. Okay. And yes, in
Okay, sir.
in most of the company, we are using 8 CPU and 32 GB RAM for standard application. If the application is very big, like Flipkart, Amazon, okay, we are using 16 CPU. Not it's really very high. It's reached to the Amazon or Flipkart standard. Okay, 16 CPU and 64 GB is reaching to the Amazon or Flipkart standard. So I will prefer, if someone will ask the question, what's your company, what's your Linux machine CPU and memory, it should be 8 CPU and 32 GB. Okay. And number of machines will be more. Size is not big. Number of machines should be more. Okay. So we have to give the answer like this. That's not our agenda. Let me close this. Okay. And in the last class, we have seen about some more things. I hope you saw this video. Yes or no? No, no worries. Let's watch it today. And we have multiple providers. Guys, give me the names of the cloud providers. First,
AWS, Amazon,
correct.
Microsoft Azure.
Microsoft,
Microsoft Azure, yes.
Alibaba,
Alibaba,
I think
Google
Google
Cloud.
Cloud.
Yep. I need two more, please. Oracle Cloud.
Bluemix.
They also provide.
Alibaba,
IBM Cloud.
IBM Cloud, yes. 6, 7 are the most popular cloud providers, but these 3 are very, very popular. Okay, Amazon, Google Cloud, and Azure. And we are using their services. Services, what is services? This part is services. Okay, if I'm clicking here, compute engine, Kubernetes engine, okay, and what all VMwares, batch, distribution cloud, app engine, cloud function, cloud run. These are the services we are using into the cloud. That's why we are calling it's a cloud computing. Okay. Cloud computing has 2 parts. Okay, cloud computing has 2 parts, 2 models. One is deployment model, another is service model. In the deployment model, varieties of clouds are available. In the service model, in the cloud, in the deployment cloud, which type of services are there? There are 3 names: infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, and software as a service. Can anyone here hear this name, infrastructure as a service, and what exactly it is? Quick answer. Try. If you will try, then only you will give the good answers into the interview. Yes, try. What is infrastructure as a service? Yeah, Nagamani. Yeah, Nagamani.
We are utilizing the infrastructure from the service providers.
In the infrastructure. In my yesterday's example, what is infrastructure? Can you give that answer or anyone? In my yesterday
Okay.
example, what is infrastructure?
So actually, physical resources, so we can say infrastructure when we provide physical resources in a virtual home.
Yep, I agree.
They just
I agree. Let's compare with the practical, yesterday's practical. Okay. In the yesterday practical, I performed these 6 steps, right? What are these 6 steps? First, I took the virtual machine. I installed the operating system into it. I installed the Docker into it. I installed Nginx into it, and I downloaded the code and I run it. Agree with my point? These 5 parameters,
Yes.
Right.
right? Up, which thing is coming into which category? We know 3 category: infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, software as a service. Which category fall into which part? So,
Virtual machine is an infrastructure service.
yep, you are correct. Virtual machine plus operating system is the infrastructure as a service. Because this is infrastructure, these are the real hardwares. Plus, this is one of the image of the operating system. I can take Windows image, I can take Linux, Red Hat, anything. Okay. If these two are combined, then I can say is the infrastructure as a service. Got it? Yes, no.
Right, right.
So
Yes.
yesterday I used the infrastructure as a service into my Google Cloud. Okay, very clear. If they will install, if Google Cloud or Amazon will install Docker or Nginx also, then I can say they are giving the platform to me to use it. Platform means they are giving some place, sir, come up with your code and do it. In our Google Cloud, I am giving example for the Google Cloud today. Okay. App Engine. Okay, the name is App Engine. App Engine means it should be here only. Where is the App Engine? App Engine, App Engine, App Engine, App Engine, App Engine. Let me search it. If we are not able to find it, no worries. We have to search it. App Engine. Okay, this service is a platform as a service. You can directly deploy your code. Okay, you can directly create your application directly without CPU memory. You don't have to worry for the infrastructure. GCP will provide the infrastructure to you. Means you can come into the create cloud, create application where you want to create. I want to create in US location. Okay. Second, after that, it will ask. Let's wait. Why you are taking a time? It should not take. Okay. After that, the next option will be which language of the code is there. Yesterday, what was my language? In which language the code was there? Anyone downloaded the website? Open it.
HTML.
HTML.
CSS.
Right. It's a web application. So the option will be the application will where I'm running the code is Nginx. On the Nginx, I'm using that. See here, I can choose any of the language: Python, Node.js, Java, .NET, Ruby, and any other. Okay. These all are already installed in this machine. We don't have to worry. We have to just choose the correct name and go done. Your application, your platform, they are Google Cloud itself is providing the platform to us to run the application directly. That is known as platform as a service. Agree? The real-time example, I will give a simple example. I'm using a Google Docs to create my PPTs, right? So Google Cloud, not Google Cloud, Google Docs is providing a platform for me to create my PPTs. Agree? The general answer. Yes or no?
Yes.
Right? Google Drive, where I'm keeping all my documents, everything. It's a platform as a service. They are providing a platform to us to put it and use it. Okay, cool. And here in this example, if virtual machine plus operating system plus software has been installed, that's why I'm calling as a platform as a service. If virtual machine plus operating system, whatever the software are required, if the software will also be there, plus code of the application is also there, then it's a software as a service. Any example, real-time example, what exactly the software is service?
Yes, sir. YouTube.
Correct.
Prime, Amazon Prime. You can say application.
YouTube, Amazon Prime,
Netflix.
Facebook, Gmail. We just have to log in. Ganesh, we just have to log in and we have to use the service that is known as software as a service. Directly, they are providing everything. We just have to use their service. That is known as software as a service. Infrastructure, if hardware, Platform, if hardware plus software, software as a service, hardware, software plus code is also there. In Facebook, we just have to log in. Code is also there. Platform is also there. Everything is there. Okay. We just putting our data and using it. Okay. That is known as software as a service. Clear? Got this point?
Right.
All done, sir.
Cool. I hope you understood all this definition, whatever is available into this image. Ajmal, you want to ask the question? Anyone?
Can you please provide an example for PAs?
Yep, definitely. I will provide it. No worries. Let's come into this. Yeah, okay. These are the definition which I have explained to you. Must read it. Okay. Without reading the definition, you will not able to understand more. I explain you, but read the definitions also. Okay, with full form. Here are the example. Which example you are looking? First, infrastructure as a service, legacy, network. These are the little bit tough example. I'm giving a simple virtual machine. Okay. Platform as a service, application deployment place where we can build it. Okay. In this place, where it is, in this place, we can build the things. Okay. Already things are there on the code, but we can build it very simply. Okay. Software as a service, direct email, Facebook, CRM, collaborators, direct consume it. You don't have to spend much time on creation development, directly consume it. So in the simple, if you will, in infrastructure service, we have to migrate, means we have to put the things inside it. We have to migrate the thing. If platform, if they are providing it, we have to build the thing. If software service, we have to directly consume it. We don't have to do anything. Okay, these are another set of example. Infrastructure service, platform as a service, software as a service. Same what I am explaining to you. Okay, this is the more theory I am giving for you. If required, you can read it. Otherwise, it's not much required. Okay, same thing. What I have explained, it's the same thing. Okay, same thing for platform as a service. Same thing for infrastructure as a service. Okay, let's see here which cloud provider is most popular in terms of enterprise. Enterprise means the company or big companies are using it. AWS has an enterprise, what we can say, running applications are running on 68% applications are already running on Amazon Web Services. As compared to Azure, yes, 58. In Google Cloud is 19%. But if you will see this percentage, plan to use is highest in the Google Cloud, means organization or what we can say in enterprise people are planning to use Google Cloud more, means in future Google Cloud will come into the bigger place as well, because his running speed, his adoption speed is higher as compared to other. Agree with my point? Yes, no?
Yes, sir.
Right. So at this point, running applications are very high on AWS, then Azure, and then Google Cloud. But experiments are happening in Google Cloud very high. People are experimenting because this is little bit new product, but it's a very mature product. People have the trust on Google as compared to any other. Okay. So and the Kubernetes, the biggest reason, Kubernetes is a product of Google, and most of the companies are moving towards the Kubernetes. That's why this ratio and this ratio is higher as compared to other. If people will experiment more into the Google Cloud, they will adopt the Google Cloud, right? Yes or no? Wherever you will experiment, you will adopt that thing as well, right? Yes, no?
Yes.
Very good. Some definition which we missed it, which I told yesterday, but I want to show it to you again as well. Cloud computing is possible because of the virtualization. Virtualization means if we are accessing someone else's hardware, that is known as virtualization. If whatever is the virtual means the virtualization is someone's hardware we are using, that is known as virtualization. The technical term of the virtualization or that computer is a virtual machine. Understood the three definitions as well?
Yes.
Cool. Now this part is clear or not?
Clear.
Everyone, if
Yeah,
if anyone will
Yes,
ask
Vikas.
definition or any discussion on cloud computing, you will able to explain to them. Yes, you have to say yes. Please say yes.
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 Cool. Good. Okay. Then we will come more deeper into it. Let's create this Windows 10 emulator on virtual machine. Okay. What all things I have to do? I haven't written the steps, but I need a step from you. If I want to install a Docker, what all things I have to do it? I have to create a virtual machine very first. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
I'm creating a virtual machine. I'm clicking on the create virtual machine option. Okay. Anyone please raise the hand. I will create a machine of your name. Unmute and let me know your name. Anyone?
Nitin.
Nitin. Nitin. Nitin batch 27. Okay. I'm taking the name Nitin. Okay. And I'm not changing any configuration at this point. I'm choosing the default configuration. Only I'm choosing the what flavor. Okay. Flavor means which type of image or which type of operating system I want to put it. I want to put a Ubuntu operating system. I am choosing Ubuntu. Can anyone give the answer? Yes. Why I'm choosing the Ubuntu operating system always, most of the time. Why?
it's, lower cost.
Zero cost.
No, sir. No, sir. Actually, easy to use, sir. Everything.
Okay. Yeah, it's easy to use. See, every Linux machine, if you know the command, it's easy to use. Okay. It's an open source, free of cost. Okay. And it's the most popular operating system. If someone will ask which Linux flavor you are working, you have to say Ubuntu. Ubuntu is the most popular Linux operating system. Okay. If someone will ask what's the version, 18.4 long-term support version, LTS. LTS means long-term support, means this version 18.4 will be stay for the 3 years. So we don't, if we will take the machine of Ubuntu 18.4, the support Ubuntu team will provide us for the next 3 years for sure. So that's the meaning of LTS. Okay. And like Windows 10, Windows 11, it's getting upgraded every year, right? Windows 11, they're telling that Windows 12 is also coming next year, right? So they are not long-term support, but here sometime we will get a long-term support as well. Okay. I'm just selecting that Ubuntu and I'm choosing the traffic and I have to click on the create machine. Are you understood what configuration I took? I just changed the name. I just changed the name to Nitin batch 27. I haven't touched. I touch only this part, that is a flavor change. Okay. After that, I just allow the traffic because I need internet into the machine. Without internet, I cannot access, or without internet, I cannot download anything from the internet. That's why I just allow the internet. And I'm clicking on create. Can I click on create?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I will explain other features in some other class, in virtual machine class. Okay. This is not a virtual machine class, so I'm not explaining that part. Do we need to pay every time we create an instance? Ajmal, we don't have to pay. When we will create an account, we will get a free credit to use it. Okay. So you don't have to pay from your pocket. If you guys want a Google Cloud, I will help you out with the Google Cloud account as well. You will get $300 free of cost for the next 3 months. So you don't have to pay anything from your pocket. Okay, no. I'm going to, this machine has been created. What do you mean by SSH? Experienced person, give me the answer. What is SSH?
Perfect. It means secure shell.
Secure, but what is secure?
I mean, we can, by using it, we can remotely log in any machine
Correct.
if they support SSH.
Correct. We can remotely log into the machine. Okay. At this point, with the help of internet, I want to access that machine, which is available into the US. In the Google Cloud US data center, this machine is available. I am accessing with the help of SSH connection. In which port SSH is running? SSH will run on which port? I will appreciate if you will give the answer.
80.
22.
22. Yes.
Yes, 22.
22 is the port where SSH connection will be allowed to access it. Very good. Okay. No other port. 22 is a port for the SSH connection. Remember, this is one of the interview question. Okay. I want to become a root user. How to become a root user? Command. I need a command.
First, sudo switch user.
sudo sudo -i.
Yes.
I
Yeah,
Yes.
this is also command for yes.
close. Sudo -i is a command to become a root user. Okay, cool. Which step I took as a good practice to update the machine? What is the command?
Sir, sudo apt update and apt upgrade and
Update.
apt upgrade.
Little bit wrong. Little bit wrong. Correct the command. It's correct, but little bit wrong. Just you guys. Here is the command. apt get update. Okay. apt get update is a command. With the help of that, machine upgraded. apt.
Oh, okay.
Remember the command. apt get update. Why we are doing it? As a best practice, we have to update the machine by security purpose. Okay. Security purpose. Security is the main reason we have to Ajmal, mute yourself. Guys, if you are not talking, keep yourself on mute. apt get update. With the help of this, the machine, all the packages, security related thing will get upgraded into the machine so that my machine will be secure. Okay. It will take some couple of seconds, and yes, packages has been upgraded. Okay. Next step, I want to install a Docker. Anyone remember what is the Docker installation command? I will be very happy. No worries.
apt install Docker.
Yes, you are absolutely correct. apt install Docker. Okay. Or docker.io, because the website is docker.io. Okay. I'm just typing it, enter apt install docker.io. It is asking, sir, it is of 360 MB. Can I install it? I'm just typing Y and I'm pressing enter, and it will get downloaded within my machine. Let me go into this thing. Here, step 1, install Docker. I'm directly telling because I want to make you mature. Okay. I don't want to keep you on a small level only. Okay. I want to make you mature. So install Docker. This is the command. Okay. This is the command. As soon as I will run it, I will explain this command also into the Docker classes. But with the help of this command, what will happen? The Windows 11 emulator will run on my virtual machine. Okay. Chalo, let's see. Here is a command. I just write it. Okay. Before that, let me give you the virtual machine IP address to you guys. Okay. I'm copying this IP. What is this IP? Acha, chalo, what another interview question. What is internal IP? What is external IP? Go ahead. Yep. Rakesh, don't unmute yourself. Don't mute yourself. Unmute and give the answer, please.
External IP, which is connected to internet,
Very good. External.
and we can access from system remotely anywhere,
Yep.
anywhere.
Correct.
And internal IP, you can access from only the particular only inside the cloud.
Correct. Internal IP for the internal communication.
Public and private.
Wait, Santosh, wait. Internal IP is for internal communication, external IP for external communication over the internet. Okay. So this machine is in US. I want to access with the help of internet. So I'm using the external IP. Okay. I'm putting it here. Let's see, anything is working. Why copy not happen? Copied, Control V. Okay. And I'm enter. 34, 121, 387, nothing is working into this. I'm giving it to you guys also. Can you check it? Anything is working here? No. Are yes or no, please? Anything is working?
No.
Okay, cool. If I will run this command, okay, this command is a Docker command to run the Windows 11 which created on a React application. Okay, Windows 11, it's not an actual Windows 11, it's an image or which has been created on a React language. Okay, React is one of the language from primarily used for the designing purpose, we can say. Okay, so on the Windows 11 has been created on the React, but it will run on 3000 port. Okay, I have to put the 3000 port also here, double column 3000. Okay, it is running. No, it is not yet running at this point. Okay, I given the link to you also. You guys can also check. It is not running. Okay. What I can do it. I'm going into the machine. I'm just putting this command. Can I just put this command into my machine and see what is happening?
No.
Yes. Ajahn, it's not working. Okay. I'm just pressing enter. Okay. It is downloading. It is downloading. It is downloading. Okay. Something will happen. Let's wait for some couple of seconds. And yes, it's done. Can you refresh that page? Anything is working into that page? Guys, see my screen. First, see my screen. See my screen. Yes, something is coming. Something is coming. I don't know. Is this look like Windows 11 screen? Someone who has a Windows 11 already? Are yes or no?
Yes, yes.
It look like Windows 11. Okay, I'm clicking here. Username and something is coming. I'm clicking on sign in. It is telling it is Windows 11 open source project. Hope a replicate of the Windows 11. I'm telling it's not Windows 11. It's a replication of Windows 11, which has been developed into the React. I say, okay, no problem. And yes, this is look like my Windows 11 emulator or Windows 11 thing. 8:37 AM, 9/7/22. 8:37 is the right time. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, Sridhar.
Able to access it?
Yes.
Cool. This with the help of only this command, we are able to achieve it. Yes, we have to understand this, and this is the power of cloud. This is the power of DevOps tool. Just a single command will do the deployment. Your application will up and running. This is React based application, emulator, or we can say the clone of Windows 11, and it is up and running with the help of single command.
Because can you give 80/80
No, it will
instead
not.
of 3000?
See, it's a React based code. From the code, it is telling 3000 port, 3000 port. That's why I'm giving 3000 port. 8080 is primarily for the web application. This is not a web application.
Okay.
Cool. Nice. Guys, any general question? Any question for this? If I will give this command, you will also able to run it. I'm giving this into the chat. You can also run it. Chalo, let's break this command. Okay, it will be very high level for this time, but I'm okay. Let's break it. Let's try to understand. Yeah, I break this command into 5 parts. This was big, so I distributed the command into 5 parts. Docker run a Docker. If it's already down, if it's shut down, start it. If it's down, start it. This second line says. Able to understand line number 1, line number 2? Line number 1, run the Docker container. Line number 2, if it's down, start it. Say yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. The name is Windows 11 React. The name is Windows 11 React. Should run on port number 3000. Cool. What will be the name or what will be the version? The name is this and should take the latest version of the code. Latest version of the code. Don't take the old code, take the latest version of the code. The 5th line says this one. Cool. You will understand in a better way in the Docker classes. No worries. But I will try my best to make the things very simple to explain you in a very high level as well. If you feel that I don't know how to can I down it? Let's simple down the machine. If I will shut down this machine, okay, your all things will be down. Let me down it. Okay, I'm going here. I'm going here. At this point, my machine is up and running. That's why it is showing you. If I will stop the machine, I'm clicking on the stop, and the Windows 11 emulator or clone will be down for you. Can you refresh it now? It is working. Check it. It is working or not? Guys, be active, be active. We have to be
It's
working.
working.
Working. Okay, give 1 more minute. Okay, still the machine is in stopping step. Okay, let it get stopped. It will not work. Guys, I want a communication from you, dual communication. Okay, so that we can make the things in what we can say, we can interact each other. Let me refresh it again. Let me make it to incognito window and see it is working or not. At this point, machine is still taking time to down. Okay, but I
Hi,
feel
Vikas.
1 second, but I feel it's down right now. It is not working. Correct? Are yes or no?
Yes, it is
Oh,
down.
not working. Not working right now.
Correct, not working. Okay, yes, because my machine got stopped. Okay, how this is how we can start. There is the option start. I can start the machine. Stop option, I can stop it. After we learn, if we whatever we are planning to learn, we can learn it, and we will delete the machine also. I'm clicking on delete, click on delete, and done. My machine has been deleted. Okay, this is how we can create a virtual machine, put the application inside it, and delete it. This is how we will learn in our classroom. Okay, every time I will create a things for you. I will teach you how to delete as well and how to clean the environment as well. Nice.
Yes, sir.
Yes, it does.
Okay, cool, good. Okay. And yep, and whatever, and we, as we know, we have multiple cloud providers. Okay, and I want always to compare AWS, Azure, and Google Cloud. I will compare the things. Okay, and here are the most popular platform as a service. In AWS is a Elastic Time. Serverless is a Lambda function. Okay, Docker management, leave it, don't go much deeper it, but yeah, some more categories are thus very similar into the Google Cloud. I took the example of App Engine is very similar to Elastic Bench into the AWS. Okay? And these are the little bit comparison, small comparison. And here is a big comparison for AWS, Azure, and Google Cloud. This will be very helpful for you if you want to learn more than one cloud. I will not suggest you to learn it, but it will be very helpful if you will just understand. You just have to read the names. It will be helpful for you. And trust me, after my training, you will be able to understand this AWS names also, Google Cloud names also, because I will give the comparisons to you. But I will teach most of the thing, 70% or 80% things on AWS, little bit on Google Cloud as well, because Google Cloud is going to be more popular in some couple of years. That's why. Okay, all good. Any open question at this point?
Yeah, and you have mentioned some Docker command, Docker run -d.
Yep.
Restart unless stopped.
Correct.
Hyphen name, we can give any name, right?
Any name, yes, any name.
Okay.
What's your name? Sarvan, Sarvana. Yes, you can give Sarvana as well. No worries.
Okay, all right.
Cool. Very good question. Okay, these all things I will teach most deeper into the Docker classes. Cool. And yes, I have done this part, this part, this part, this part, this part, this part. Let me make it green. Okay. And physical infrastructure. Okay, these are the little bit introduction I have already given to you in this place. Okay, in this place means comparison into, where is the comparison sheet? Okay, that is on the day one only. Day one only. Okay. Yeah, this comparison I'm talking about this. What we can say, compute, storage, database, encryption, and deployment related tools are available into the AWS. Okay, and this I am done with the day. Let's come to the day 3. Anyone tell what is the day 3 agenda we have? What I want to explain to you about the day 3 agenda? Have you seen the syllabus? Remember the syllabus? Day 3, on a very high level, we will discuss about the DevOps tools. Here we discuss about the cloud to computing related things. Here we will discuss about the DevOps. Then we will start our actual DevOps journey. Okay, chalo, let's come and understood what exactly the DevOps I want to say about, and what exactly without DevOps things will be very difficult, or we have to do lots of manual work and people has to be struggle. Okay, after the coming the DevOps tools, automation came into the picture. We don't have to much worry about the manual activities. Okay, as well as what will be the DevOps roles and responsibilities. Someone has asked the question with me. I forgot the name, but someone has asked the question, what is the DevOps roles and responsibility? Yes, I will give that answer as well. What's the actual problem and the solution provided by the DevOps? Why the DevOps has become very popular, why people are adopting, companies are adopting, and why 50,000 jobs are available for DevOps. The answer will be here. Okay, and developer problem and what will be the DevOps solution. Okay, will be here. And this is one of the most interview questions, 6 C's of DevOps process. This also we will discuss if possible by today class. Otherwise, we will take into the tomorrow class. Okay. You understood what we are going to learn into the today's class? Yes, no.
Yes. Yes.
Cool. Very good. Okay. Chalo, before going into that, I want to ask, what is DevOps? Very simple. What is DevOps? Go ahead. I already told this answer, but what is DevOps?
Development and operation.
Development and operation.
I mean, okay, bridge between the development and the operation.
Correct. A person or team will help development as well as operation team for in an automated way with the help of tools that is known as DevOps tool or DevOps team. Right? This is a futuristic automation of the software development lifecycle. Futuristic means in a future, we are automatically things will happen. That's why we are telling the futuristic automation of the development or software development process. Sir, what is software development lifecycle or software development process? These all things are required: planning, coding, building, testing, release, deploy, operate, and monitor. And this is the infinity part. It has to be run when the new version will get released. The new code will come, new code will get built, new code will get tested, new code will release, new code will deploy into the environment, and new operate and then monitor the things. And it's an infinity loop, has to be run with the help of DevOps tool. Earlier, we are doing all these things manually, but with the help of DevOps tools or DevOps engineer, these all things are happening automatically in a faster way with the help of tools, and that is a DevOps life cycle. Okay, chalo, let's come into that. Yes, someone told what is DevOps. DevOps is a development and the operation. Simple. This is the full form for DevOps. I already explained this part. When developers and testers and IT operation, when developers, IT operation or QA people are working together to develop a software. Obviously, why this all people will work together? Because they want to develop some application, they want to develop a software to keep their process of software development in sync. Because let us assume development team is sitting into the India, QA team is sitting into the US, operation team is sitting into the Australia. They are not into the sync. They are into the different place. They don't know each other, but they are working for a single application. If that is the case, DevOps people will be coordinating with everyone and keep their process into the sync, that and all the things will work smoothly. That is the use of DevOps team. Agree with my point? Nitin, at least say yes, no. Sonendu, yes, no.
Yes, agree.
Toshif, Sweetie, yes, no, at least some point. Okay, and this DevOps people should have the little bit knowledge of development, should have the little bit knowledge of QA, should have the little bit knowledge of operation, and primarily the knowledge of cloud, and the DevOps tool is their skills. Okay, cool. And this primary skills I am going to teach to you. Okay, cool. Now the question is, sir, you are talking about the software development lifecycle. What is software development lifecycle? Guys, I need an answer from you guys. What is software development lifecycle? Go ahead, please. Yep. I need an answer from you guys only. Jagdish, Breaking. Yeah, go ahead. Yes, Runa, go ahead.
From information gathering to until they launch the product, there will be different steps which you have mentioned in the screen, like analysis.
Yep. Analysis, designing, implementation, coding,
Yeah.
release, and maintenance.
Yeah.
From designing to deployment or to run the application, what all things are happening in between with multiple teams, that is known as software development life cycle. And analysis, business analyst team is different, designing or development team is different, implementation team is different, QA team is different, release or monitoring team is different, maintenance or monitoring team is different, and IT operation teams are different. These are minimum 5 to 6 different teams involved into the single software involved into the software delivery or software development, that is known as software development life cycle. Multiple teams involved in software development life cycle, yes. Major teams are development, testing, and IT operation, yes. And in between, there are lots of issues. Don't think that everything will work very smoothly. No, people are fighting with each other. Teams are fighting with each other for bugs, for issues. Okay, that issue or miscommunication. Okay, let's assume development team is sitting somewhere, QA people are sitting somewhere, IT operation is sitting somewhere. They are not talking with each other, so there will be a miscommunication will happen. Developer is telling something, and into the let's assume this person is telling something, and it is roaming from here to here, and the information is reaching something else to the operation team. Yes or no? It can be possible. So miscommunication happen. That's why the DevOps team will come into the middle, and it will resolve all the problems with the automated way with the help of tools. That is known as DevOps. Got it? Prabir,
Yes.
Tosh,
Yes.
Subrit, Toshif, yes, no? Able to understand?
Yes, sir.
Cool. Okay, let's come to the third slide. A DevOps engineer will involve in development, QA testing, deployment, and IT operation. Yes. Why it is involving in all this place? Because he want to run the software development life cycle smoothly. DevOps engineer want this process smoothly, faster with the automated way. That's why DevOps teams are required in every company, every project, or every place. Okay, nowadays. That's why we have a lots of openings. Cool. Now this question, this sheet is giving the answer to you who can become a DevOps engineer. Yes, developer can also become a DevOps engineer. QA people, development, and IT operation people can become a DevOps engineer. What you have to primarily learn? See, your knowledge will be very helpful. Plus, if you will learn the tools, plus if you will learn the cloud, you will become a DevOps engineer. Agree? Yes or no? Prabir, at least
Agree,
say
sir.
Agree.
Anil, Jagdish, yes. That's why I'm telling you, in the starting, you feel that why everyone can become a DevOps engineer, because it's a work of other teams. We have to handle it in a small manner, but our work will be primarily to deal with the tools. That's why I'm telling, yes, we all can become a DevOps engineer. Okay, cool. Shalom. Now, what will happen into the traditional approach? Okay, let's assume we have a developer who is writing the code. He is giving the code to the operation people team. Okay, and when the then operation people will deploy into the production, and it will get burst or it will get break. It's very common, right? Developer will write a code, give the details to the operation people, run this code, and then the code will get break. Yes or no in previous approaches or traditional approach?
Yeah,
In your company, this thing is happening,
yes.
right? And why? Because there is a wall of confusion in between. Wall of confusion means he is not giving, he is feeling, developer is feeling, operation people don't know much knowledge about the coding, about the code. Why should I have to explain? If he will explain also the same thing, there may be chances he may not understand, because they are operation people are expertise into some other part, right? Developers are expertise into the coding part, operation people are expertise into the monitoring part, operation activities, deployment activities, but they don't know what is written into the code. Then this wall of confusion will become bigger and bigger, and there is a difference into the different team, and when the deployment happen, it may get break. This is a traditional approach. Before DevOps, yes, this thing is happening, and very commonly this thing is happening. But when the developer came, when the DevOps team came, this problem is getting resolved, because development people are very expertise into the planning, coding, building, and testing, because they have to focus on their area, that is known as delivery and new features, product oriented, and innovations. But when we will talk about the operation, they have a different work, okay, that is known as deployment, operation, monitor, and release. They have to do this work. They have to give the guarantee that whatever the application is running into the production environment, it should run. And the operation people are expertise into that. But when the code came into the picture, the operation people will not able to handle it. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
There may
Yes,
be
Yes.
and there may be chances it may break. If it's break, who will resolve it? They don't know the knowledge. Developer will say, sir, why should I come to the operation team? Why should I do your work? And who will affect? Application will get affected. Right?
Yes.
That's why the
Yes,
DevOps
yes.
came into the picture. That's why DevOps is required in every team, every company, and every places. Okay. Who is DevOps? Is a solution for development and operation. I muted. DevOps is a solution for development and operation related issues. Yes, DevOps will help into the communication, collaboration, and integration. If the communication, collaboration, or integration will happen, this wall of confusion will not be there. Okay. This is wall of confusion is happening because they are not talking with each other. Developers are fighting with DevOps people. Developers are fighting with the operation people. The operation people is fighting with the QA people because there is a bug in between, right? They are always fighting, so they are not talking with each other. And the problem is becoming who will affect the software will get affected. So the DevOps team will make the communication, collaboration, and integration into the another teams. DevOps will shorten the cycle. If this is the cycle, if one per month, this analysis will take 1 month, 1 month, everyone will take one month, it will take 6 months to come into the deployment, and it's a big duration. If the things will happen automatically with the help of tools, the duration will be small and the product will get released early. That is happening because of the DevOps team. Okay. And DevOps is a streamlined solution for all the DevOps IT activities and development and operation related activities. Agree? All good till now?
Agree, sir.
Everyone, anyone here who is denying it? I want a person who should deny me. I want a defensive person also. Say something, please. All good? Can I continue from here?
Yes.
Okay. Now, what exactly the DevOps people do? It will be involved into all these activities with the help of tool, not manually, with the help of tool. We have a tool for every activity. Okay. We have lots of tools. We have the tool for every activity. We will set up the tool, configure the tool. That tool will work for us. In our Windows 11 running, installation will take hours to get installed or to run it. But we have a tool, Docker, he will run in couple of seconds. Right? So we have a tool. With the help of tool, we will perform the activity very fast and automated way. And if it's work means 100% it will work. There is no chances of getting break. Yes, that is absolutely correct. So that's why I'm telling this DevOps people will get involved in all this activity automatically with the help of tool. Chalo, let's come. What exactly will happen into the DevOps life? Okay. Some tool, we have lot of tools. Some tools are involved into the planning as well. Some tools are involved into the coding as well. Some tools are involved into the operation release. Some tools are involved into the testing. Some tools are involved into the building. Some tools are involved into the deployment. Some tools are involved into the monitoring purpose. Guys, are you able to give the answers? Which tool will be helpful for which place? Planning in your company, which tool you are going to use for the planning purpose? Which tool you are using for the planning purpose in your company? Guys, give me the answer.
For planning, maybe Jira.
Yes, Jira. Jira is the most popular tool we are using for the planning purpose, tracking purpose, visualization purpose, and summary purpose. If any of the new software is going to develop, we can track, we can assign a ticket on the Jira board so that everyone will visualize which person is working on what thing. And whatever the things are happening, we can summarize easy with the help of Jira software. Okay. So yes, Jira is one of the DevOps tools we can say. Okay. And we have another tools also, Azure Repo, Azure Board, with the help of Azure board also, same thing is happening, but it's a Azure, it's a chargeable product. Okay. And we have some more, any other tool you guys are using in your company for the, what we can say, for planning?
Azure DevOps.
Azure DevOps, very good. Means you are using the Azure board, correct?
Yes, it does.
Any other tool you guys are using? Like anyone using Telero, anyone using Basecamp, Asana?
ServiceNow will also come in this one.
Yes, ServiceNow is also coming into this category. It has a board option as well. Okay, so planning is happening primarily on Jira board. How many people are agree with this? So most popular planning tool is Jira at this point. Cool. Let me come to the second category. Second category is development category. Okay, the coding. In which, what we can say, in which, with the help of which tool, IDE, the coding is happening? Can you guys give me the answer?
VS Code.
VS Code is for the DevOps people. Any other tool?
JetBrains or else Intelligence I.
IntelliJ I is primarily for the Java application. Eclipse is for the Java application. Visual Studio is for the .NET application, right? And NetBeans, IntelliJ, and there are so many different IDE. Anyone give the full form? What is IDE?
Integration development.
Interactive development environment.
Correct. Interactive development environment. Okay. Means with the help of that IDE, we can develop the code. But we are the DevOps engineer. We don't know the coding. We are not interested to see the code also. But if required, we will open the code. In which, with the help of which tool we will open the code? We will use the Visual Studio Code. With the help of this code, we will open the code. Let's download this tool in our machine. Okay, this tool is very popular to open any of the language code. Don't worry, it's a Java, .NET, Python, any of the language code will work into the Visual Studio Code. Visual Code. Okay, Visual Studio Code. Okay, so we will use in my classes, we will open the code with the help of Visual Studio. Okay, and how to download it? It's very simple. VISULSTDIO code download. Okay, we have to go into this place. Okay, and here is the link: Windows 10, 8, 10, and 11. If you will click here, the Visual Studio Code will get downloaded in your machine. Okay, I am giving this link to you guys. Download it. It will be helpful for our future activities. Okay, this has been downloaded in my machine. Just click open. Okay, anyone has downloaded or want to download it right now?
Already having it.
Already having it. Ignore any other person. Munnar is downloading it. Okay, download it. Okay, Munnar, can you share your screen if possible? And we will install in your machine in front of everyone.
I installed that already.
It's already there. Okay. Anyone here who is downloading with me? Anyone here in this group? Mayank, Nitin, Rakesh.
Sir, I have already downloaded it.
Okay. No one is downloading with me? Toshif, Sweetie, Sanindu, Sahil. Chalo, no worries. Let me install it in front of you. Okay. What exactly it is? We have to download it, open the exe file, accept the agreement, click on next, create a desktop icon, choose all the options, click next. And as soon as I will click on install, it will get installed in the machine. That's it. Okay. And after this, where exactly VISUL Visual Studio Code, I'm just searching in my machine. Okay. And we can open the Visual Studio Code like this. Like this, the screen will be visible to you. Okay. This is Visual Studio Code software in our local machine. Got it? Only the thing is you have to just click on install and it will get installed in the machine. Okay. I'm just clicking it, preparing to install. It's already there. That's why. Otherwise, it will be get installed in my machine with that. Okay. This is local software. That's why I'm not installing it. Rest everything we will download into our, what we can say, into the cloud. Cool. Agree? Yes or no, please.
Yes.
Yes.
Cool. Okay. Chalo. Let's come to the third tool. Okay. Third tool is a building tool. Can anyone give the answer? What do you mean by building tool?
Building.
Building. Yes.
Compiling the code.
Combining the code. Okay, that is also fine. But I need a proper answer. Can you please repeat it? You are writing a code, okay, and the code is into the different part, and you want to create a exe file, or what we can say the var file, jar file. How you will create it? We have to build that code with the help of software, so that we will get a var file or jar file for our application. Okay, this building is happening primarily with the help of Maven tool. And yes, in our classes for Java code, we will use the Maven to build the var file or jar file to run an application. My first project is based on Java based application, Java Spring Boot. So yes, we will use the Maven tool for building a code, and first project we will make it with the help of Java Spring Boot application. Okay. And
use it for
.NET for entity. Okay, there is another .NET tool is there. With the help of what we can say Visual Studio, only we can build it. Okay.
Okay.
But for Python, not required.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Yes. And we have another Sonar, JUnit, some other tools are also there for means it's a competition tool, but Maven is the most popular for the Java based application. Okay. Testing. Anyone, any testers are here? I know lots of testers are here. Testers. Yes. Sarvana, you are a tester?
No, I'm not actually.
Who is the tester?
Myself.
Naga, right? Manikan
Yes.
Nema, right? Which tool you are using for the testing purpose? Can you give me the answer?
I am from manual background.
You are in manual. Okay. If let's assume you are in automation and you have to use the tool. So you will use the JMeter tool for performance testing. Selenium for the
Selenium is popular. Yeah.
Selenium for
Automation.
automation. A little bit better answer. Automation, I agree. Which type of application? Which type of application you
Web,
can the for
web applications.
web applications? Yes. For testing the web application, we will use the Selenium tool. And yes, not in my.
Appium for mobile. Yeah.
Can you repeat it?
Appium for mobile applications.
Correct. Appium for the mobile application testing. Okay. And JMeter for the performance testing. So these are the
Yes.
tools which uses by the what we can say manual automated testers. They are using this tool for their testing purpose. And yes, if we have to integrate this into our pipeline or Jenkins pipeline, we will take the help from the QA people or QA automation people, and we will add the same thing, whatever they are doing it, we will add the same thing in our automation, and it will run automatically with the help of this tool. The same tool, what QA people are doing it, we will take the help from the QA people and we will integrate the things in automated way. Release. Anyone heard about the keyword release?
I have heard about Jenkins Circle CI.
Yes, Jenkins. Jenkins is the most popular, what we can say, continuous integration tool. Continuous integration means connect between one tool to another tool is happening with the help of Jenkins. That is a continuous integration tool. Most popular, around 80 or 90% companies are using Jenkins for their day-to-day operations or for all the activities which has to integrate with one of the another tool. Jenkins is the most popular. Second is Bamboo and Tarvis CI, and then GitLab is also going to be popular from the last 1 year. Okay.
And just curious, how about GitHub Actions? Is that the same like Jenkins? Or...
GitHub Action is chargeable. Okay, it's not free of cost. So people are not moving into the chargeable because they are paying the salary to the DevOps engineer. They will not pay ready to pay again to the tool. So Jenkins is open source, freely available. That's why 80% companies are using Jenkins primarily.
Oh, so how about the Circle CI? Is it also paid version, right?
Circle CI is also a paid version. Yes, because it's a SaaS project, SaaS product.
So, okay. Yeah, just curious to know why like a lot of most of the companies are using Circle CI actually instead of Jenkins.
See, it depends. It depends what's your infrastructure or what your application is. If let's assume you are a .NET application and you want to use the Microsoft product, so we will go into the Microsoft project sometime, right? So it depends. And there may be chances Circle CI is giving some good feature one good feature as compared to Jenkins, and that feature has been adopted by their architect or your company architect, right? And that's why they are using the Circle CM. Possible,
Yeah, got it.
right? But see,
But actually, it's do the same work. I
it
mean,
do
Circle
the
CA
same work.
Jenkins.
Yes, same work, same work.
Okay.
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 Cool. But Jenkins is the most popular that is involved in our this training. Okay, we will learn the Jenkins in a very deeper way. Deploy, yes, we can deploy the things with the help with the help of moving an application from one environment to another or one place to another, or maintain their activities can be done with the help of deploy tools. We are using, I'm going to teach Docker as well as Ansible on the Google Cloud with Kubernetes as well in our classroom. So deployment will be a very important part for the DevOps people. So yes, whatever is showing into this image, Docker, we have installed Docker, we have used the Docker. At least 5% of the Docker we have already seen it, okay? Or 2% of the Docker we have seen it, okay? Ansible, we will see in a very good project way. Amazon services, we are using it. Google Cloud services, we are going to learn it. Jenkins in a very deeper way, we will learn it and we will deploy the things. At this point, we deploy the thing into the virtual machine. If I want to deploy the same thing into the multiple virtual machine with the help of Kubernetes, I will do it in front of you. Same thing, okay? So we will use this all tools in our training purpose. Operation related activities are there, okay? Means you have to create the infrastructure also, or keep your system updated with the latest code or latest infrastructure. So in my course, I'm using the Terraform, primarily most popular, most futuristic tool, which is going to be used in most of the company. And Terraform is the tool which we have involved into our training as well. And we are going to teach you the Terraform as well. Agree? Anyone heard about the keyword Puppet or Puppet Chef?
Yeah.
Yes. At what time, how many years back you heard it?
I heard at least 3 years back, 2 to 3 years back.
Yes. And at this point, you are hearing about Puppet and Chef?
No, I'm hearing about TF actually.
Yep. It's moved into the TF Terraform, right?
And also Amazon have a cloud formation as well, right?
Cloud formation. Yes. Amazon has a cloud formation, but again, it's a chargeable product, not a free product. Okay. Amazon is taking a amount of fees to use the cloud formation tool. Okay. I will give an overview of cloud formation also in the classroom, but we will learn everything on an open source, freely available tool. Most popular, it's around 80% or 90% of the infrastructure is getting created by Terraform. How many people heard about the keyword Terraform? Mayank, Munnar, Nima. No one heard?
Yeah, I heard.
Okay.
It's boom in the market.
Yes.
Good job opportunity.
Correct. It's boom into the market. And this tool is going to be a futuristic tool for all the infrastructure development activities. And yes, we have a complete project. The third project is based on Terraform. And second project is based on Kubernetes. So my projects are also distributed in the tools, combination of multiple tools, but most popular tools we are going to learn into the project as well. And monitor, yes, we have multiple monitoring tools. If let's assume I created the application, all looks good, we have to monitor that as well, right? We are going to monitor with the help of Prometheus and Grafana for all the Kubernetes environment. For all the web app, all the Amazon product, I'm going to monitor with the help of CloudWatch. This both the tools, Prometheus, Grafana, and Amazon CloudWatch is in our training period. Okay, we are going to teach you all these three tools as well. Got an idea what are these tools and which tool we are going to learn in this complete cycle?
Hi, and can you go to the slide? I mean, the previous slide.
Yes, Sarvana, I will go. 1 second. I have a question. Guys, have you understood? We have multiple tools, and out of which tool we are going to learn in our training? Are yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, cool. Quickly, for the planning purpose, which tool we are going to use?
Jira.
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 Yes, Jira, correct. For the coding, which tool we are going to use?
Visual Studio Code.
Yes,
Visual Studio Code, correct. For building Java,
Maven.
Maven.
yes, with the help of Maven,
Maven.
we are going to build the Java based project. Okay, or Python, the building tool is not required. Okay, testing tool, which tool we will integrate in our Jenkins?
Selenium.
Selenium and JMeter. Selenium and JMeter as well. Okay, we are not going to learn into the web app, what mobile application. So Appium is not into this course. Okay, Java based application. So Selenium will come into the picture. Okay, for all the CI and CD activities
Jenkins.
from the Jenkins, we are going to learn. Okay, deployments or deployment related activities. As a DevOps engineer, we have to spend most of the time, or we have to spend the things on the deployment as well. So we are going to learn all these tools in this part. Okay, what are these tools? Docker, Ansible,
Docker,
Jenkins,
Ansible,
Jenkins, Kubernetes.
and Kubernetes on the Amazon, on the Google Cloud platform. Okay,
For Python, we use JMeter or Selenium.
Python doesn't require these tools. Okay, for what we can say, for performance testing, yes, with the help of JMeter, we will use it. Okay, cool.
Here we'll use Terraform.
Terraform, I'm coming. You have to give the answer. Why the Terraform we are going to use it? Guys, give the answer why we are going to use the Terraform.
To create a resource and automate stuff whenever we
To create an infrastructure automatically. Okay, with the help of Terraform, we will create the infrastructure automatically. Okay, and with the help of Ansible, we will install the things. Installation we will do with the help of Ansible. Okay, Puppet and Chef are the, what we can say, outdated tools at this point. Puppet and Chef was very popular 3 years back or 4 years back. Companies were using it, but now they have moved completely from Puppet and Chef to Ansible and Terraform. Anyone want to agree on this point? If you heard that point already, or in your company, is the migration is happening from Puppet and Chef to Terraform? Yes, no? No one? You have to be updated in your company activities as well, guys. Okay. Cool. And for monitoring purpose, we are going to monitor the complete environment infrastructure with the help of Prometheus, Grafana, Splunk, as well as the CloudWatch as well. Okay. Yeah. Shavana, you have a question. Go ahead. What's your question?
Yeah, I mean, we do have a certification for Terraform and
Terraform we can do. It's a cheapest certification of 3,000 rupees. Okay.
Oh,
it's a very cheapest if someone want to do the Terra certification. It's a
but
very
how about the exam? It is a hands-on, right?
no, not a hands-on. It's a, what we can say, objective-based question, and very simple, very good exam and very simple, but not required. Okay, not required. You don't have to give the last exam. That's the last exam. Okay, we have to come from the starting properly. Don't jump into the last part directly.
Oh, okay.
Okay, Terraform is the last certification we can do it, not in the starting. Cool.
Okay.
Guys, I hope you get a little bit idea about the DevOps tool as well. Very 1% idea about the DevOps tool. Which tool we are going to learn and which tool for which activity. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Good. And this is the thing which we will develop, which we are going to develop with the help of DevOps tool. What exactly it is? These are our developers. These are our developer. They are writing the code. These are our developer. They are writing the code. All the code is getting saved into the Git. Git is a code management tool. All the code is getting saved into the Git. From the Git, the Jenkins will pick the code. Jenkins will pick the code. Selenium will do the testing. Jenkins will do the deployment into the Kubernetes environment, and the application will be running into the Docker as well as on the Kubernetes environment. Jenkins, whatever the command I was running this, see how I run the Windows 11 thing. Can you guys give me the answer? How I run it?
Creating a virtual machines.
Creating a virtual machine
in a cloud and download the Docker.
VM created, and then I run the command. Okay, primarily this command: installation, install Docker,
download Docker, yeah, and run the image file from Docker Hub.
Correct. And this is the command I run it, and my application is up and running. Right? Can we automate these 3 steps also? Yes.
Yes.
We can automate these 3 steps also, right? So these 3 steps with the help of Jenkins on a Docker environment, this command we have to run in an automated way, and my application will run completely automatic. We don't have to do anything. Yes, that is also possible. Okay. With the help of Jenkins, we can do that part. Okay. And yes, this is the flow. And then if the application has been deployed into the Docker environment, it can be monitored with the multiple tools as well. Okay. It can be Prometheus Grafana, it can be CloudWatch, it can be anything. Okay. We can monitor. And if anything goes wrong, the feedback will go to the DevOps team or will go to the development team, and we will fix it again and it will work it again. Make sense? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Cool. Chalo. Let's see the more deeper things about the DevOps tools. Okay. You get little bit idea about this. Okay. Where which tool is going to use as a DevOps tool into which place. Okay. Okay. Chalo. Next, we have lots of problems. Okay. Before that, I want to give a time to you to understand. Have you understood the part or any open question at this point? If we will do automation, everything, then DevOps work will be less in a company. See, DevOps work will be less, yes, because we are making the things automated. Got your point, Munnar? But we have to do the things automated. That's our work. Okay. With the help of tool, we don't have to do the manual things. We have to do the things with the help of tools. We will do the things with the help of tools, and yes, it will help us to live our life easily. Got Munnar? Got your answer? Sure. Cool. Okay. How many developers are here? Any developer? Anyone is a developer who knows why the Git is getting used in our company?
I know why Git is using, but I'm not a developer.
Okay. Why the Git is getting used in the company? Can you give me the answer, please?
Yeah, sure. Because there will be a different developers where they are building their own different features. Then
Yep.
they have to push it into a single place.
Sure.
And
Okay,
whenever
I
they
got
are,
it. I got it. Okay, let me explain this part. Okay, let's assume, guys, everyone has to participate here. Okay, it's a very simple requirement. Okay, the requirement is you have to create a clock which is visible in our displays as well. Where is the clock? Here is the clock, 9:23 AM. You have to develop this clock. Okay, you have to develop this clock which is showing into the here 9:23 AM. Okay, let me take it. How to develop it, this clock? Can you please guys help me out? 9:23 AM. Okay, chalo, remove the feature AM also. Okay, 9:23 you have to develop a clock. How you will develop it? Very simple question, very simple requirement from the client. You have to develop a clock. How you will develop it? What all things will be required? First thing, which language you will choose to create a clock and why? Simplest question, guys, simplest question. Nitin, I need an answer from you. Rakesh.
sorry, which one?
I want to develop a clock. How to develop this clock? Which language you will going to use it?
I use HTML.
In the HTML, you will develop a clock? No, your answer is wrong.
Clock, right?
Clock, watch. This is
Oh,
the
clock. Oh, okay.
Clock.
You can use JavaScript.
Okay. Someone is selling HTML and JavaScript. HTML is for the designing purpose. Okay, if you want to make a design on this, yes,
Python.
we can use Python. Okay, why you want to choose the Python? Can you give me the answer?
You can write in a simplest way and easy understandable language.
Okay, I agree with your point. Yes, Python. Okay, any other language which we can use it for developing the code of this application, this watch?
And also Python will be Python have a huge library, so that will be easy to like develop anything in the Python.
Very good answer. Very good answer. Okay, we can use the Python library, and in the 3 line of the code, we can create this watch. Very good answer. Very good answer. Okay. That's why I'm going to choose the Python language for this requirement. Guys, anyone, why we are not using Java, .NET applications? Give me the answer. Here is the time you can explore or understand the things. So don't waste this opportunity. Give the answer, okay? If you will discuss it, if you will give the answers to me, you will give the answers into the interview and you will understand the thing, okay? Don't be quiet here. Give the answer. Wrong answer also acceptable. Give the wrong answer. What you are telling? No, I'm not getting your voice.
You can do in C++.
C++. Why you want to use C++?
Faster compared to Python.
No, any other reason? This is not an acceptable answer. Any other answer? Any other reason why you want to use the C++? Give me the answer. Defense it. Sarvana, at least right.
Low level language.
Low language. Okay, but this is not helpful for me.
Python is slower than C++.
See,
I mean, yeah, just in case, yeah, prefer to use Python. I think it is only 2 or 3 lines of code to display the time.
correct. If we can write the application in 3 lines, why we are going to write a 300 lines?
Yeah,
In
right.
C++ required 300 lines to develop this clock. It's a small clock is required 300 lines to develop it. Agree? Not even 300, chalo, 30 lines will be minimum required.
Git is fine for that.
Sanendu, Git is not a question at this point. Coding is a question at this point.
Okay.
Okay. I will prefer Python to develop this application. Okay. Chalo, let us assume, let's take it, break the thing again. Okay. I want to distribute. Okay. Or Python is very easy. Chalo, let's make it little bit tough. With Java, we will develop this application. Okay. This clock we will develop with the Java application. Chalo, okay. If I want to develop this application with Java language, I need 2 developers, okay, who will work on different modules. One is our module, one is hour, or one is minute module. Okay, hour is 9 wala part and minute is 23 wala part. Okay, I need 2 developers. I'm taking one person as a Sharvana because I feel he's giving the answer. VANA. Sharvana, how much is your experience?
I have 9 years.
9 years. Okay, chalo, cool, very good. Okay, and I need another person, any other developer. Guys, take opportunity, be a developer. I will help you out. Be a developer. Supreet, you want to become? Sweetie, Toshif, who want to become a developer at this point? Just for next 10 minutes. Very bad. At least say something. Prabir, Nitin.
Yeah, you can take mine.
Okay, Supreet. Supreet, how much is your experience?
6.5.
6.5. Okay, I'm making a 6-month experience. Okay, you are a fresher for me. Okay, because you are not giving the answer. Okay, Supreet and Sarvana both are working together to develop this clock into the Java language. Okay, this is the situation. And Sarvana has 9 years of experience. I told Sarvana, you have to develop the hour part. Hour part means you have to write a code which will work from 1 to 12. Okay, or 1 to 24. Okay, 1 to 24. This part should run 01, 02, 03, 04, 04 something. And Supreet has to work on 0 to 60. Okay, 0 to 60 for a minute part. Okay, minute will be 60, so he will work. As soon as this 61 rotation will get complete, addition will be here. As soon as this rotation will get complete, addition of +1 will be sent into the minute. Okay, in minute to perform the clock. This is the approach in Java to create a clock. Agree? Yes or no?
Yes.
Right.
Agree? Very simple. Sarvana has to write a code from 1 to 24, means as a one for loop. He will write a one for loop for 1 to 60. And when this loop will get complete, addition of +1 will happen and this one will get changed and my clock will run. That's the simplest thing. Okay. Let us assume Sarvana has a 9 years of experience. He did the work in 5 minutes. Okay. He did the work in, let us assume 15 or 1 hour. Okay. HOUR. Okay. And but Supreet is a fresher. He need more time. So he took 2 days to do this work. Okay. Sarvana complete the work write the code, he will send it to the Suprit, and Suprit will merge the code and he will check it. Okay, but they are into the different location. They both are into the different location and they are not coordinating with each other. So what they will do, as soon as Sarvana complete the work, he will push the code into one centralized location. The location is a Git. Okay, he done his work. He pushed the code into the GitHub. Okay, and as soon as Suprit also complete the work, he will also push the code into the GitHub. And in between, Sarvana can do the different work. He don't have to wait for the Suprit to complete the work. Sarvana is a 9 years experience. If I'm paying a 20 lakh salary to Sarvana, I will use Sarvana into the another part as well because he did the work very fast. And Suprit, he is a fresher. He need a time to understand the thing. So he can do the work in 2 days and then he can submit the work to the Suprit or Sarvana. Right? Agree with my point?
Yes.
How we can
Agree.
achieve it? If it's a manual work, Suprit has to wait for Sarvana or Sarvana has to wait for Suprit to write it. Okay, to write the code and check it again and again. But if it's an independent tool, we have to use the GitHub tool, open source tool. So as soon as Sarvana complete the work, he will push the code and he will go out and he will do some other work. Okay, so Preet has completed his work. He will also push the code into the GitHub. He will combine the code and the application will run automatically. Right? The combination of multiple people will work here. Let's assume I'm adding one more feature. The feature is AMPM. Okay, or we can say the date feature 7922. Okay, 07092022. Okay, I need some more developers. Okay, some more new developers came for the new feature. Okay, and earlier 2 people are working together. Now 10 people will work together for the single application. And as soon as the work complete, push your code to the GitHub and do the another work. As soon as your work complete, push the code into the GitHub and do your work. You don't have to wait for others to get the things complete. Right? That's the utilization of the GitHub. That's the utilization of the tool GitHub. Okay.
And
one second. GitHub is primarily uses Git tool is primarily used for the development people. Okay, we DevOps people not primarily use, we will use it. I will teach the thing, but Git is primarily tool for the developers. Why? Because code management will be easy. Code MENT will be easy with the help of Git tool. Okay, and the code will be securely saved into some cloud location that is known as GitHub location. If Sarvana will keep the code into the local machine, how Suprit will understand? How another 10 more developer will ask the code? They have to push the code into some centralized location cloud and we can pull it and we can use it anytime, multiple times in a day also. Got my point? Small idea about the Git, very small hint about the Git. Aman, Anil, Mriyank, Nitin.
Got it.
No, yeah.
Man, you haven't got it? No worries.
No, I got it.
Okay, cool.
Got the exact use of the Git.
Correct. I will explain in a better way as well, but it is just a hint for you. Okay.
It's just what I understood with this explanation. Git is just used to save the code, so the other people and like to save the time and to split the effort.
Correct. They don't have to wait each other. Sarvana is in US, Suprit is in India, so they don't have to wait for each other to take the code and share the code. Sarvana done the work, he pushed the code into the GitHub. Suprit will come, he will take the code from the GitHub if he required. Simple. Management of the code is very easy with the help of GitHub. GitHub is the most popular tool. 99% companies are using the GitHub, or 95% companies are using the GitHub for management of the code. Agree with my point or not? Sarvana, I need your confirmation. You are the 9 years experience people.
Yeah, most of them are using GitHub.
Only GitHub, primarily GitHub is going to be used, and it's not from last 5 years, last 10 years. GitHub is going to be used, and adoption is very high. Without Git or without GitHub, code management is very difficult. I will give the answers as well.
Yeah, code management and version control.
Version control, yes, this is version control. We are maintaining with the version control as well. In the next class, I will go little bit more deep about this theory. Okay, I'm just pausing this because I have to respect others' times as well. Okay, because 9:30 is our time to get wind up the class, and then we will take the questions and then we can wind up the part. Okay. In the next class, we will continue from here only. I will explain the use of DevOps tool in a deeper way so that you will able to understand or imagine from now onwards that what exactly the DevOps we are going to learn. And that's a part of DevOps Foundation in the starting top 3-4 days. Okay. Yes or no?
Yes.
Cool.
Yes.
Yep. Okay. We haven't discussed. We will discuss this and then we will make it green. I hope you understood the today's class, guys.
Exactly.
Everything. At least you get to know 5 DevOps tools name, at least 10 DevOps tool name and what their uses. And in which place we are going to use which tool. That's my intention for the today's class.
Thank you, Vikas.
Okay, cool. Guys, open questions. Any open question at this point?
Vikas, my office is being starting, so I'll just leave after this class. And,
Okay.
I'll call you back in like some time.
Sure. No worries. No worries.
I
And
need to discuss few things with you, so I'll call you back.
you can message me and
Thank
you
you.
can.
Thank you.
Yeah. And guys, I want you all to register. Okay, because from today or from tomorrow onwards, I will not put the recordings and PPTs into the open drive. It's for the registered students only. Okay. And I know some students are already registered with us, and I'm expecting some more response to, and then we will wind up and we will close the batch for the actual people. Okay. So whoever is interested to learn or continue with me, please get yourself registered. Yep. How was the today's class, guys? Give the answer, unmute and tell me straight.
Yeah, it was good actually.
Okay. Able to understand, Saruna?
Yeah.
Okay. For 9 years experience also, you feel that it is important?
Yes, and these things which I'm aware of bit earlier, but
Yeah.
I'm looking for more bit of advanced topics.
Obviously.
I
Yeah.
think it will come when you are started to like teaching about Jenkins and how we can integrate with the tools.
Obviously.
Yeah, from there it.
Yep. Guys, I want to say this will be very useful for freshers as well as 5 years, 7 years experience guys or 10 years experience guys also. If you will adopt it, it will be a big weightage in your current profile. Okay. So yes, at this point, it's a very high level, only names I'm touching it. Okay. I want to make a foundation. You will understand the things. Theory are more into the starting, but as soon as you understood the theory, you will able to catch the practicals as well. Yep. Yes or no? Hey, yes.
Because I just want to ask one thing.
Yeah, Nitin, go ahead.
As you was making a VM,
Hmm.
and then you use the 22 as the code for the SSH connection.
Yep, correct.
So can you just please elaborate it a little bit?
Okay. Chalo, let's take a simple example like this. Let me create a new file. Don't say. Okay. You have a VM which we have created into the US location, right? VM into the
Right.
US location. Okay. And you are here in India. This is you. Sorry. Control Z. It's you. Okay. You are in India. INDIA, and you are accessing this machine with the help of internet. Agree? Yes or no?
All right.
Right. And how you will go inside the machine? With the help of internet, you are able to ping the machine. The machine IP
Exactly.
is 12.80.34.45.60, whatever it is. This is the IP of the machine, right? You are able to access the machine. You are able to see that machine is alive. He is giving the response to me, but how you will go inside the machine? How you will run the command? You need a gate.
Exactly.
Right or not? So the gate will be allowed from the gate number 22. Okay.
Okay.
Gate
Got
number
it.
22 is to go inside a machine. That's the thing. Simple. The 22 is a port. The actual name of the gate is a port, and port number 22, you will go from the gate number 22 to inside this machine. If the gate number 22 is closed, you will not able to go inside it. If the gate number 22 is allowed, then only you can go inside and run the command. Simple.
Got it. Thank you very much.
Very good. Any other question, guys? Ask the question. I will try my best to explain it. Okay. The diagram is not very good, but no worries. You will understand it very easily. But what else? All good? Yes, no, at least yes, no.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Chalo guys. Thanks, Nitin. Thanks for saying. Okay, guys, that's it for today. Thank you. We will meet tomorrow again on the same time, same link or same place. Okay, Zoom link, same link, whatever you have, it's the same link. Okay.
Thank you very much, Vikas.
But I have a request, register it so that you will be into the actual group and I will give the actual access to you for the drive and PPT access. Cool, guys. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye. Bye, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Vikas.
Thank you.